Pleasant good evening to all my viewers and my subscribers. This is Jah-P Sports Talk. I hope everyone is keeping safe. So we saw where both West Indies team lost today. You know, the men lost earlier on to Ireland and the women lost to England. You know, but first I'm going to give you the rundown for the women. You know, the West Indies women, they batted first and they posted 146 for 7. You know, I would say that's for a team like England, that is, would say, a modest score. You know, so Kiwana Joseph, she did not get going at all. Captain Ailey Matthews, captain fantastic. You know, she made 100 not out from 67 deliveries, including 16-4 and 1-6. Zayda James, she did not get going at all. Went for a duck. Liliana Griman making her debut. She only made 4. Shabika Gajnabi, 11 from 17. Alia Allen, 2 from 2. Janela Glasgow, 4 from 3. Mandy Marrow 17 from 16. And Cherry and Fraser facing one ball did not get to score. You know, so we saw where Cricket West Indies, you know, gave really a Griman her debut. You know, we must say congratulations to you, Aurelia. You know, it's a new start for Cricket West Indies with you, and we hoping that, you know, you will take this opportunity with both hands and make full use of it. All right. So the West Indies finished there at 146 for 7. You know, playing up against an opposition like England, trust me, 146 I would not say is a good score. You know, I would not say it's a good score. Or even if you would say it's a good score, you would have to have good bowling. You understand me? You would have to have good bowling to restrict the opposition. You know? So when it was time for, well, I'm just gonna run it down into the bowling for England. So Lauren Bell, she took 2 for 29. Charlie Dean, 4 overs 32 runs, no wickets. Leslie Smith, 4 overs 1 maiden, 18 runs 1 wicket. Then Emily Arlott, 4 overs 28 runs 1 wicket. Izzy Wang, 4 overs 35 runs 1 wicket. So for the English now, we saw where Danny Wyatt Hodge, 17 from 15. Sophie Dunkley, 81 from 56, including 12 fours. And Naskiva Brown, she was out for a duck. You know, Heather Knight, 43 from 27. You know, so just Zayda James and Afi Fletcher picking up a wicket. You know, so that score there was it off within 16.3 overs. You understand me? 16.3 overs England got to their total. You know, so that is just letting us know that, listen, scores like these, you cannot contest England with scores like these. So we have to try and make somewhere in the region of 190 to 200 to really be competitive with England. You know, Ailey Matthews was named player of the match, you know, despite England winning the first match, or winning the match. You know, she was named as player of the match. You know, I must say congratulations to you, Ailey Matthews. And we hope that as the series progresses, you know, we may get another century or 2 from you, you know. So we anticipate to see for the next match what the changes West Indies will make. We did not see Shameen Campbell in this one. You know, they're giving Mandy Marrow the gloves. So we watch to see if they will make any changes for the next T20, you know. And we also see really Agreement coming in. So we watch to see what changes are, if there will be any. You know, it's nice that Coach Shane Dietz is giving these young players exposure, you know. So we're just hoping for these players to make use of the opportunities that they are getting. You know, I know it's gonna be really tough for them in England, You know, sometimes persons may tend to say that the conditions are not suitable, but sometimes it's not about the conditions, my viewers. Sometimes it's just about the players adapting to conditions and trying to make the most out of every delivery. You know, sometimes these players tend to give away their wicket pretty easy. You understand me? So sometimes we have to blame the players and stop blame conditions. You know? Um, and we hope that Q and Joseph can come good in the next match. You know? Um, if not, maybe they would have to do a little bit of shaking up for that third and final match. You know? So there is a lot at stake right now. You know? We would want to win at least one of these matches. You know, we already lost one. You know, for us to come back to win the series, it's gonna take something magnificent. So the next match will be on Friday at 1:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's 12:35 Jamaica time. All right. So I'm seeing where they had posted where you can be able to watch it on Rush Sports. So try and download Rush Sports around the world, and you should be able to watch it live there. You know. So you know, that's it for the West Indies women. You know, we just have to just try and go back and to the drawing boards and see how best they can learn from this game here. You know, so I'm gonna talk about the West Indies men now. You know, the West Indies men, they played Ireland earlier on this morning, right? And Ireland posted 303 for 6 after their 50 overs. You know, playing at home, Andy Balbirnie 112 from 38 balls, 9 fours and 4 sixes. Paul Sterling, the captain, veteran, 54 from 64. Chade Carmichael, think he's making his debut. He made 16. You know, the Irish, you know, giving a few players some experience. So, Chade Carmichael, you know, congratulations on your debut. And we hope that you will continue to learn as time goes by. Harry Tector, 56 from 51. Locran Toctor, 30 from 18. George Dockrell, 1. Thomas Mays, 8. Andy McBride, 3. You know, so the pick of the bowling was Matthew Ford, 10 overs, 1 maiden, 63 runs, 3 wickets. Alzar Joseph, a bit expensive, 10 overs, 51 runs, 2 wickets. Rastan Chase, 7 overs, 42 runs, 1 wicket. You know, Gudakesh Moti and Shamar Joseph was expensive today. Wasn't able to pick up any wickets at all. You know, wasn't able to pick up any wickets at all. So just gonna run it down into the batting. So Brandon King, he made 19 from 29. Evan Lewis was run out for 2. Casey Carty 6 from 15. Shea Hope, the captain, 2 from 5. Amir Django went for a duck. Justin Greaves 35 from 17 bars, my bad. Rastan Chase, you know, he tried to steady the ship. You know, he managed to make 55 but was end up bowled. Matthew Ford was looking very solid there with Rastan Chase, but got out towards the end there. I was looking for Matthew Ford to try and press on after seeing that we have lost Rastan Chase. I was looking for Matthew Ford to even try to progress and see if he could make a half century. You know, we recently saw where he made a century in the 4-day championships, so we know that he has the potential to stay long at the crease, you know. And so he got out for 38. Alzar Joseph went for a duck. Gudakesh Moti 8. And Shamar Joseph, he only faced 1 delivery, you know. So the West Indies were bowled out for 179, you know, 179, my viewers. You know, I beg your pardon, I'm trying to hold the phone and then I'm looking at the next phone too. I don't have my tripod with me, you know. So Barry McCarthy, you know, he took 4 wickets, 7.1 overs for 32 runs. Well done. Thomas Mays took 6 overs, 2 maidens, 23 runs. Josh Little, 7 overs, 43 runs, 1 wicket. And George Dackwell, 2 overs, 21 runs, 3 wickets. You know, it was a gamble, you know, bringing on George Dackwell, but in the end, it worked out well for Ireland. You know, um, you know, they were at a point where they needed to bring on someone, and you know they were wondering who they could have bring on, and they ended up bringing on George Dackwell, and it works well. So I think as time goes by, maybe they would have to start bowl Dackwell a little bit more, you know, getting themselves used to conditions and stuff like that, you know. So we anticipate to see how things goes as the series progresses, you know. A bit disappointed in the West Indies. You know, I was looking for a more competitive match from the West Indies. You know, we see where Andy Balbirnie, he was named player of the match, well deserved also. You know, we're looking for more from the West Indies, but you know it all happens. You know, so the next match will be on Friday also. So coincidentally, 5:45 Eastern Standard Time. So that's 4:45 Jamaica time. All right. Other countries, India and so on, they can adjust their time. You know. So that's it for the West Indies. I haven't got to check up on the West Indies A as yet. Hopefully by later I will be able to do a video about that one. But as for now, both the men and the women team has lost so far. So I wait to check on the West Indies A to hear how things went. All right. So my viewers and subscribers, let me all hear from you. What do you think about the West Indies performance today? And where do you think we went wrong? What we could have done better and stuff like that. Let me hear from you. So I'm going to end this video right now. I just want to thank you so much for subscribing, like, share, and comment. And I wish you guys all the best for the remainder of the evening and the remainder of the week. All right, so keep safe until next time. Jah-P Sports Talk.